So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, Newton. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10. Able to fight through one tackle. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. That one good for 13 and a New England 1st down. They'll run with Michelle. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st. Oh, fighting off the defender. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
2nd down and 4. And they'll try Michelle here running on the right side. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Now a play fake, and it's Newton. Hunter Henry brings it in. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. They'll get 34 yards there. A give to Michelle running right. This carry, despite the extra effort, will be stopped short of the 10. DeForest Buckner, all-pro defensive tackle there on the stop. Another carry from Michelle on 2nd down. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
I think if we put together a job description for a middle linebacker, we would start with being able to hold down things in the middle of the line of scrimmage and be able to take on blockers. But how about the guys who can go sideline to sideline and make plays?
Love a guy that can do that. We saw a perfect example of it right there. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Michelle. And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. And we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. On 1st down, it's Newton. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive, INT. Off-play action, Newton. And he'll let this go deep for Bourne. He's got it at the 15. And he'll be taken down, but first he gets deep into Indianapolis territory.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Trying to pound it in here with Michelle. And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. 49 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll run. This is White. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. James White. And now this offense gets ready to take over the football. 1st and 10. On 1st down, Newton. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 23 yards on the play.
That certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result.
All the way in. Touchdown, New England. Nelson Aguilar with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Patriots take the blocked field goal and convert it into 6 points. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively. And the Pats at the line, ready to go. They were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree, because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body, get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you can get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook.
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown. Hunter Henry with touchdown number. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Newton on first down. He'll let this go deep for Bourne. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
Meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. A strong running. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down. A shotgun snap for Newton. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's second down now. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here, because that incompletion's on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock, because you prefer not to give him another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Newton to Henry there for a Patriot first. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's second down. And that one almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. He had space in front of him if he had held on, but instead it's third down. Throwing on third down, Newton. And right side, Henry's got it. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
Do that.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Throwing is Newton. Open man, the tight end. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Oh, no. We can use my other timeout now.
Oh, they pitch to the tight end. It's a fake.
Whatever.
So at halftime, it's there you have it. Halftime quickly over. Third quarter, here we go. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Play action. It's Newton. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So pass interference, the call is so tough as a defender, I'd imagine, to time that up perfectly.
It certainly is difficult to get it exactly right, because sometimes you're looking at getting there fractions of seconds too early. That one looked a little more obvious. Always a tough penalty to officiate. Just ask the basketball refs when they have to officiate block and charge.
Finding Bourne here over the middle. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. On the draw, here's White. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 7 yards there and a first down.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 65 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. On 2nd down, Michelle. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On 3rd down, Michelle. And they'll get him down right around the 16.
What an advantage having a elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
And his kick is indeed good, and that will extend the lead out to 24. So put it up. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking, because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. They'll go option to the short side. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so he didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
Yeah, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. Here we go with Michelle. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground, incomplete. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Newton. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal. A play fake to Michelle, now Newton. And they get to Newton and take him down for the sack. DeForest Buckner able to record his 5th sack of the season.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Yeah, because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
Oh, that's
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly at least. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. James White with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Patriots are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. For Cam Newton, the arm strength, maybe not what it was circa his MVP season of 2015, but he uncorks a big one there. The Pats at the line, ready to go. We find ourselves here in the midst of a one-sided affair. A lot of fill time down the stretch, Mr. Davis.
So we could talk about food, because that is something that you and I enjoy.
We share that.
We enjoy our time at the table. So maybe the best steakhouses in the city, but in all seriousness, the performances that we've seen this year, we've seen a bunch of great ones. And it's going to be hard to parse who's going to win the MVP?
Yeah, it really is.
Is it going to be a runner? Is it going to be a thrower? Can a defender finally win it this season? Those are the things that we could probably discuss.
And collectively, this is about as dominant of a performance as you could have hoped for on both sides of the football.
Might have to put it #1 for what we've seen this season.
That one will go for 9 yards and a first down on the keeper. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Working his way for a gain of 7 to the 26.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. So that was all you're looking for on a play like that. Get the first down and keep the drive moving.
Yeah, it just looked to me like he just said to himself, I've got this. I'll take it. I'll pick it up, and let's keep moving. Get the first down, get a new set, and let's start over.
Darius Leonard, the all-pro, in on the tackle. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Bulldozes past him. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it. Here's Michel. Oh, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their... We are in the 4th and final quarter as the offense will have the football starting this drive 1st and 10. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Throwing here, Newton. He'll let this go deep for Bourne. That's caught inside the 20. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Well, he's been doing this for a lot of years with the arm strength still there, and he showed it off on that one.
And as that ball was hanging in the air with the receiver streaking downfield to meet it, here in the stadium, you could just sense the crowd thinking, oh, no. And their worst fears were realized as that one turned into a long touchdown.
Yeah, and that throw, my goodness, and even... So for New England, it